Welcome to the Human Trafficking eLearning webinar kickoff for learners. My name is Patty Hathaway and I'm your host. I actually am the person who speaks on all the eLearning videos as well. I'm co-author with Ruth Rondon of The War on Slavery. Our agenda today is pretty simple. I'm going to tell you about Avanoo. I'm going to share a demo, what it actually looks like online, and then also share with you ways to get the most out of your program. Let's talk about how Avanoo works. First of all, it's fast. 3 minutes a day and you're finished. Second, and very importantly, it's very engaging. We use research-based, the best content currently out there, and the format itself allows you to connect with coworkers on what you're learning. And finally, we have found it to be incredibly effective. We have proven growth from our e-learning programs that people actually change their attitudes and behavior as a result of participating. First of all, you're going to begin your program by step 1. If you are earning continuing education credits, you need to take the Pretest Survey, which was sent via an email. Then step 2 is you'll automatically receive email reminders to watch your daily 3-minute video. When you initially get your video and get started, the first thing you'll do is rate your ability to deal with human trafficking victims at the beginning and then each lesson that you go through. Most people will start somewhere on the left-hand side, need some work, see the little tiny plant, and then all the way to the right you see peak ability, which is a full-grown tree. Once you've identified where you are in that rating scale, you click the Get Started button and you go to your daily video. This is the fun part. Press play, and in 3 minutes, you're done. Avanoo has a very powerful methodology that is based on groundbreaking scientific behavioral framework. First of all, you will hear a story. You build an emotional connection with the story, and in this human trafficking e-learning, you'll hear 20 different victim stories over the course of the 20 lessons. That is followed very logically into a powerful lesson based on research. And then we end with 1 or 2 actions that you can take that can lead to big changes. That will be followed by a summary and discussion board, and you'll have a synopsis as well as a summary of what that lesson was. The reason is some people hear, and that's how they learn best. Others are visual. So we provide both a written and a verbal version of this. Now, only on lessons 1 and 2, you will have a specific instruction to download the Human Trafficking Learning Aid if you don't already have it. You should have received one from your supervisor, but if not, you will want to download that. The Learning Aid is absolutely critical to this program because we have 20 lessons and we cover every aspect of this 4-fold learning aid throughout those 20 lessons so that you have an on-the-job aid that you can use after you complete the program. We use a trauma-informed approach. What do I mean by that? Well, basically, we ask questions with warmth and a caring, protective approach. The warmth is part of the W in the WAR acronym. And we created these questions based on ways that victims will actually answer. Ruth Rondon, who is my co-author, is an 18-year trafficking survivor. So when we were writing the questions, and we looked at lots of different versions of human trafficking questions, we rewrote them in a way that she and other victims will actually answer. And then finally, we cut it down really simple to step 2, part B, is if you make it really simple after asking some initial questions, you will find that these will help you identify if they are in fact or could be a human trafficking victim. The 3 questions are, has your body ever been used wrongfully to make money? Is anyone hurting you? Do you feel you're in danger of any kind? It's slightly different for the labor trafficking, but it's pretty similar. The other thing that most programs miss, in fact, we've never seen a single program that covers this, is the most commonly shared trait of human trafficking victims is shame. So the R in the acronym is release the shame. Why? Because research shows that shame clouds good judgment, skews perception, drives destructive and unhealthy behavior. So what we teach you in this is the key to freeing victims is to release the shame, and we teach you specifically how to do that. Once you're finished with that, you can post reflections. So we're back on the summary synopsis page, but notice it's optional. See where the yellow arrow is? You can click on share, because then you're going to share it with your coworkers, or private if you want to keep your thoughts to yourself. Either is fine, but we really encourage you to post those reflections and actions. This is what the discussion forum actually looks like, where you'll post your things. And you can see that Michelle, Leslie, and Bethany all responded to this and had some comments. Now, you can actually reply and make a comment to Michelle's comment, or you can thank her, which is simply a thumbs up. But it allows people to interact and find out what other people, coworkers, are thinking about the program. The other engagement opportunity is you can have a growth buddy. You can scroll down by name, you'll see that by the yellow part there, and select the person you want as your buddy by clicking on the plus or add button. You can select people you already know, or ask someone whose comments you really appreciate to become your buddy. If they're interested, they'll accept your buddy request. You can track your progress every day, and you can click on the activity feed to the right by the green arrow, and that will bring you back to your dashboard. The purpose of your video library is you can actually replay any lessons that you would like to. And this is under, on the left-hand column, the Explore button under Library. You can actually pin your favorite videos to save them, and they will come up at top. Once you've watched a video, you can repeatedly watch the same video as many times as you would like. If the email time is not convenient to you, you can choose the best days and time. This is under the Settings button. You can see all the way to the left, and then under the Program. You choose the time and day, otherwise it will automatically come 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. So, how do you get your continuing education credit? Number 1, watch all the lessons in your program. We actually track this. You can print off a completion certificate, which is optional. Number 2, you will be sent a link, and you must complete the post-test survey. It will be emailed to you. And then number 3, within 30 days, your continuing education credit certificate will be emailed to you. If you need technical help, in the far right-hand top corner is a question mark with a circle. Just click on that and you can ask technical questions right there. Thank you in advance for watching our Human Trafficking e-learning, where we educate and empower frontline employees to have the knowledge and skills to free victims. In just 3 minutes a day, you can support your coworkers and together create a culture of excellence and service to human trafficking victims in your workplace. Welcome to Avanoo.